Alright guys, Fulu coming to you with some more Guerilla boxing. Hey man, I know I've made videos about David Morrell and I'm constantly making videos about David Morrell, but I gotta say, I like this guy's energy, bro. I really like his energy a lot. So, I guess, this report came out today, but I guess I didn't see the end of the fight because I was just like, man, I don't even want to watch the end of the fight. But I guess there was a report that came out that, I guess, what's his name? David Benevidez, he has some choice words because I guess oh that's what happened. So he addressed Morrell, Caleb Plant, and Jamal Charlo as sitches, right? And that he would knock everyone out. So David Morrell, he responds and he says, I ain't no sitch, and you're going to find out, stated Morrell, who holds the WBA regular title at 168. He said, I'm from Cuba and I'm not afraid to fight you. I've beaten bigger and better fighters than you. So right now, right after this fight, I'm coming up. Get your arse ready. So, the thing is when David Morrell mentions Cuba, that is significant because of the simple fact that part of the reason why I called this guerrilla boxing now, and I put guerrilla boxing on my title now, is because boxing, the true art of boxing, is like guerrilla warfare. You know what I mean? It's a matter of hitting, not getting hit, and your opponent not expecting you to hit them in certain places in certain positions, right? And Cubans are very good at that, right? Cubans are very excellent guerrilla warfare people, and also, I guess you can say pre and partly post Russian Revolution, the Soviets were good at that as well, in the form of Imam Shamil, Rahmatullah Alayh. That's another video for a different time. And as you know, Africans had to do that, fighting against like Portuguese, fighting against the French, and things like that. We fighting against the Italians, fighting against unfortunately an imperialist-minded Ethiopia, and I'm referring to Eritrea. Shout outs to them. I know y'all just had y'all Independence Day yesterday. Shout outs to y'all. But I call it guerrilla boxing because Samora Machel of Mozambique, another great leader, he kind of equivalated guerrilla warfare to boxing, like taking advantage of your opponent's weaknesses. And so I'm very much from that school of boxing. I'm very much in that school of boxing, which the Cubans, which the Black Americans, and which the Soviets specialize in for the most part. Now, he mentions Cuba because Cuba for all political purposes is a very small place that has taken on all types of superpowers and is still holding its same line. You feel me? And so, at the end of the day, like I said, there's levels. Cubans, for the most part, are three-dimensional fighters, and I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to straight out say it. I don't care who it offends. Mexicans are one-dimensional fighters, bro. David Benevidez is one dimensional, bro. I'm not gonna even cap. We all know how they fight, bro. The fact that David Morrell said he's beaten people bigger and better than him just goes on to say that in his, and I know the amateurs are different from the pros. Don't get it twisted. I understand it's different from the pros. But this just goes to show you that that you see it all in all types of styles in the amateurs, and you take what you see and you filter it for the pros, right? And so Benevidez and Morrell are both handled by Premier Boxing champions. Morrell is scheduled to put his WBA title on the line 12 round against Calvin Henderson. We know how that's going to go, you know. He said after, you know, he says, I have business to handle on June 4th against Henderson, a fight I'm taking very seriously. After that, I'm on the hunt for Benevidez's head. There is no sitch in me. After my fight, I'm going to make you my sitch. No need to talk no more. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. See you soon, sitch. Woo! I love this energy, bro. I love his energy. That's the energy you have to have, bro, when it comes to, because you look at it like, I'm sorry to say it, but you look at it when it comes to like Jamal Charlo and stuff like that, he doesn't have that energy about fighting Benevidez. It's always just like F Benevidez. That's what it's about. You know, you look and you see that energy does not exist. In terms of Demetrius Andrade, you know, I'm of the opinion that Demetrius Andrade, I should say, I'm of the opinion that Demetrius Andrade, he figures that, okay, this is what I'm thinking right now. Demetrius Andrade is probably thinking, well, you know, I can fight Benevidez, box circles around Benevidez, but now like a Canelo fight is no longer on the table. So what should I do? You know, what is going to be the best thing for me as of right now? And then also a Triple G fight is not on the table for him either, since pretty much we all know that this Canelo Triple G is Triple G's cash out finale. You know, we know that. We understand that, you know, this is Triple G's cash out finale, right? We know that this is probably going to be his last fight. He ain't going to fight nobody else. You know, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We were deprived of the unifications that we saw, and you know, him being signed to the zone. You would think that these unifications would happen, but of course they didn't happen, right? It's unfortunate, but this is how it goes. This is how it goes. But David Morrell is thinking right now, I gotta prove myself. I gotta prove that I'm the best in this division. I gotta make a statement that, hey, I might only be 5 fights in, but I'm still ready to go. I'm still ready to get it. Right? And so, in terms of Caleb Plant, however, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I really don't think Caleb Plant wants to fight anymore. Now, granted, I don't really follow him on Instagram because I'm not into dudes who talk too much. Like, what I mean by talk too much, they like have like Twitter wars Twitter beefs with random people. They think because they have like a black spouse, they get to like act black or try to act black. Which is why, like, I did the Sigma male video on Bibble, because of the simple fact, Bibble, stoic, chill, relaxed, calm, beat Canelo's ass, was happy about it, yelled about it one time, kept it moving. The way he fought Canelo in the ring, poker face, chill, relaxed, poised. I like dudes like that. You know, I don't like dudes who like talk too much, bark, right? So what I'm getting at is, I don't think Caleb Plant really wants to fight anymore. And the fact that his like wife is pregnant is like a clear indication that he's probably going to take more time off of boxing to tend to his soon-to-be born seed, which makes me think that, okay, yeah, this dude kind of is going to ride off to the sunset. You know, he hasn't mentioned anybody that he would want to fight or anything. And I hate to say it, I deep down thinks that I deep down feel that I deep down inside thinks he knows he can't beat like the likes of the David Morrell or someone like that, you know, or Benevidez or something like that. Now, to continue upon this, like to continue on this, I want to say that David Morrell, the fact that he's the only one that has responded back to this goes to show you that he didn't take too kindly to what David Benevidez had to say. So, yo, man, I expect him to take care of business on June 4th. I expect him to take care of that. And then there's nothing that should be holding this fight back now. Nothing whatsoever. You know, over here, I'm Team Morrell all day, though. You know, the first time I saw David Morrell fight, I think it was Lennox Allen fight. I saw him fight Lennox Allen. And then I saw him, like, beat up this other guy. I think his name ended, like, in R or something. I forgot. But I'm like, yeah, this guy's going to be the goods. You know, granted, the competition is not too, like, it's not at a high level, but I'm like, yeah, this guy's gonna be the goods. And then when I found out, like, the Cuban background, I said, sold! You know, that's what happened. I was like, sold! Because I already knew what time it is. But anyhow, man, leave your thoughts and leave your comments. You know, in addition to the Negro League of Boxing, now a new category comes in, and it will be boxing guerrillas who have a certain style that fit that of a guerrilla fighter. And you know, David Morrell is one of them. Demetrius Andrade is one of them. You know, Devin Haney, the Shakur Stevensons, the Jaron Ennis, the Bibbles, quiet as kept Beterbiev. You know, although people don't, when people see Beterbiev, they think, oh, it's just pressure, but they don't even know what they're watching half of the time. But anyhow, that's all I got for now, guys. This is the fight we need to see. David Morrell's energy has actually came on to me, you know what I mean? But leave your thoughts and leave your comments. Fuller signing out, and Jada.